All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Boy, we are going to have such a fantastic live stream. We have a sensational show lined up for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a blockbuster. I am in shock. To be honest, why am I in shock? I should not be in shock with this individual. Anything is a go. Anything is a possibility. Anything is a go. Romelu Lukaku, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you thought, nah, no way this guy can stoop any lower than what he has stooped to, he has found another new level. Bonus level. You know, when you're time trail, playing those racing games, and they tell you time extended. Romelu Lukaku is just another level extended. Like this guy. Do you know what? I thought this was only possible in movies. Like I didn't think this is possible in real life. This level of snake attitude, this level of betrayal. Oh my God. Wow. We thought we got a backhand from Romelu Lukaku. Inter Milan. Do you know what? Maybe Inter Milan fans are all right with it. Maybe they probably didn't even want this particular. Well, the Inter Milan fans probably didn't want this particular player. I'm pretty certain Inter Milan as a club definitely wanted him. All this time, Romelu Lukaku has been saying, Inter, I love you, Inter, I want to do you, Inter, repeatedly. I want to be on top of you. I want to do you from the back. I want to do you from the side. I want to just do you repeatedly. Like Lukaku, this is how he feels about Inter Milan. And now all of a sudden, he's ignoring Lukaku's, Inter Milan. Lukaku's ignoring Inter Milan's phone call. Lukaku's ignoring Inzaghi's phone call. Lukaku apparently had a conversation with Juventus. This is the same player about a year ago. Yeah, approximately about a year ago, or more than a year ago, said that he would never ever, and I mean ever, join Juventus or AC Milan. He's Inter Milan. His blood is Inter Milan. It's all Inter Milan. This guy, man, wow. And do you know what the funny thing is, ladies and gentlemen? Apparently, we were on the verge of accepting Inter Milan's latest bid, which is finally 35 million fees plus 5 million in add-ons. It's still in euros. It's still not good enough. I think it was a 40 million package euros. And apparently Chelsea were looking to accept that because they just want to end this. Just when we were about to accept the Inter Milan deal. Now Lukaku has chosen the time to betray Inter Milan, and he is sleeping with Juventus. I didn't want to believe the rumors recently when there was some news outlets that were out there saying that potentially a swap deal. Juve want to get rid of Vlahovic, and they want to get Romelu Lukaku for 21 million odd fee, but for getting Vlahovic. So they'll take Lukaku, and we have to pay 21 million further euros for Vlahovic. I didn't want to believe all that. I was like, no. I mean, I don't mind that because I want to get rid of Romelu Lukaku. I don't mind it one bit. I want to get rid of Lukaku, and if we can get Vlahovic in return, no problems. I'm not a massive fan of Vlahovic, but no problems. I like that swap. I didn't want to believe that, but there seems to be some truth. Now, Vlahovic is not going to be part of any swap deal. Vlahovic is very close to doing some sort of a deal with PSG, which we'll touch on. Vlahovic, we've never been interested, apparently. Apparently, Vlahovic was never even in our list. And that goes for that goes for Lautaro Martinez as well. We're going to touch up on all of these. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining after 5.5 minutes. Over 277 people live. Nearly 300 of you guys are live after nearly 6 minutes. Smash the like button. As soon as you've come through now, let's take a moment, smash the like button, get those likes up to well over 250. This is going to be a banger of a show. There's so many bits and pieces to go through. You don't even understand. We've not even scratched the surface of this story. This story gets better and better. This story just gets more tastier. This betrayal, this ultimate betrayal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, this is this. As I said, I've never seen anything like this in real life. I think this is like movie. This is what happens in the movies. You know how you sometimes watch those movies and the good guy is standing next to another guy, and then all of a sudden that other guy betrays, and you're in the movies, you're like, oh my God, I never ever thought that he could snake him like that. That's exactly what has happened here, ladies and gentlemen. So smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Let's race towards 25,000 subscribers. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Big up to Leander, Mohammed, Unlisted, Abik, Calvin, Ransmans, Valan, my man, and Calvin, Phenomenal Finn. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Nearly 300 live already after 7 minutes. Okay. Let's get this show rock and rolling. Let's look through what Fabrizio Romano said, and then we'll go through the bombshells that were dropping late last night, UK time, one after another. Boom, 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 boom. I think it all started from Di Marzio, but I'm going to go through the Fabrizio Romano tweets first, and then we'll go through the whole story of Di Marzio just dropping those bombshells. First of all, this is Romelu Lukaku, late last night, UK time. Lukaku deal situation. Inter final bid, 35 million plus 5 million add-on. So this is the final bid, and apparently Chelsea were looking to accept this. Inter Milan, but at the end of the day, look, it's euros. We wanted pounds, 40 million pounds, but they've reached 40 million euros. Okay, fair enough. Let's just get the deal over and done with. Better than what they did previously when they put in 25 million euros. So finally they've got to 40 million euros. Inter have still no answer from Lukaku to close the deal. Inter have still no answer. All of a sudden, Lukaku's gone missing. He is not responding to Inter Milan one bit. Like this guy is not real. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Lukaku. This guy is not real. This brother, honestly, good luck to his mates, man. I'd think like 700 times before I even I would even think about becoming his friend. This guy will sell your soul, man. This guy for money, for his own personal interest, he will sell you, man. Like this guy, he's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Like, forget about loyalty. I know there's not much loyalty in football. This guy, he self-sabotaged, engineered a move away from Chelsea Football Club. He absolutely betrayed, to a certain stance. To a certain stance, he did betray Chelsea Football Club as well. Scammed us, fooled us, fraudulent activity. Then he now goes to Inter Milan, spends the entire season there on a loan, and just when we were on the verge of accepting a deal from Inter Milan, this guy now wants to go to Juventus potentially. Juventus sent 37.5 million plus 2.5 million bid to Chelsea. So it's the same. They've just added more guaranteed fees and less bonuses, right? Inter Milan's got more bonuses and just a tad less guaranteed fee. So Juventus has offered the same thing. but only valid if they sell Vlahovic. So there is a caveat here. They need to sell Vlahovic. Now, at first, I thought, ladies and gentlemen, they need to sell Vlahovic to us. I was under the impression, okay, so you're going to give us 37.5 plus 2.5 million in total package for Lukaku, but you need to sell Vlahovic to us. That's what I thought, but that's not the case. We never have been interested in Vlahovic. Vlahovic is on the verge to doing something with PSG. So they need to sell Vlahovic first, and then potentially they'll give us that money. So that is what's coming from Juventus. Lukaku spoke to Juventus. Inter not happy with that. So Lukaku's going around speaking to other suitors. Do you know what I mean? So maybe he's frustrated with Inter Milan that, why isn't Inter putting up these information? Drogba just WhatsApp me. Let me see what's going on here. Snapchat filter. Fair enough, man. He looks like Virat Kohli in this Snapchat filter. But anyway, Romelu Lukaku, maybe he's just a bit frustrated with Inter Milan that how long they've been taking. So, okay, this is from Fabrizio Romano. Furthermore, understand Dušan Vlahović is not part of Chelsea list, no negotiations and no talks. Juventus bid for Lukaku hasn't changed Chelsea's stance. As revealed 1 week ago, the only club actively working on Dušan Vlahovic's deal is Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. Talks on, no bid yet. So all of these rumors about Vlahovic to Chelsea Football Club, that's not on. That seems like it was never on. So Vlahovic to PSG is more, more the case at the moment. So and plus us selling Lukaku to Juventus, that's not changed our stance either on getting Vlahovic. So yeah, interesting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Di Marzio. Let's have a look at what Di Marzio had to say. Although Lukaku has repeatedly said he wants to stay at Inter, at the moment, Inter are very embittered and annoyed by Lukaku's attitude. He is not responding to either the managers or former teammates. Furthermore, the Nerazzurri discovered an opening to Juventus. So this is incredible stuff, man. He's not responding, ladies and gentlemen. He is not responding to either the managers or former teammates. Look, Inter Milan has scammed us for 100 million anyway. And they got to keep the player last season on loan, and they paid us a paltry fee. They were looking to pay us 40 million this time around, 40 million euros, that is. So we would have made a substantial loss anyway. Look, even though it seems like there's a mad slap in the face to Inter Milan, I think Inter Milan to a certain degree would be okay. They'd be like, you know what, this guy's this we've made enough money from this guy anyway, from Chelsea Football Club. So this guy is a bit of a trouble. If you don't want to come, no problems. But I think they were banking to have him in the team. Yeah, man. I think Inter Milan recently got themselves a striker, didn't they? Who'd they get? I'm pretty sure they got themselves a striker in recent times. I just don't remember. They got someone. Live chat, let me know. Did Inter Milan end up getting a striker recently? I just can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm pretty certain they got themselves a striker. Let me know in the live chat. I just want to see the name pop up in the live chat very soon. Marcus Thuram. There you go. Dexter, thank you so much. Yeah, Marcus Thuram. So I don't know if Inter Milan would be that entirely unhappy with this situation. But of course, they probably would have penciled down keeping Romelu Lukaku. But how much does it really hurt him? I don't think it would. I think Inter Milan fans would probably be okay with it. Chelsea do not care where Romelu Lukaku ends up as long as they can get rid of him by Monday. We are desperately wanting to get rid of Romelu Lukaku ASAP. So look, Juventus, Inter Milan, Saudi Arabia, wherever, Romelu Lukaku, please leave Chelsea Football Club ASAP. Inter have reached an agreement with Chelsea for Lukaku's transfer for 35 million plus 5 million in bonus, but Lukaku's entourage suddenly disappeared. This is what you get. This is what you get with Romelu Lukaku. This is classic Romelu Lukaku. This is exactly what you get with him. He's unreliable. He's not trustworthy. This guy is I mean, I don't know how Juventus are thinking about doing business with this guy. This guy is unbelievable, man. Who's to say that he's not going to snake Juventus down the track? Look, I don't really care. As long as this guy leaves Chelsea Football Club, you go around snaking anyone you want, my man. Just give us the money and let's move on. So the players okay is missing. So the players okay is missing at the most beautiful moment. Inter suspect Juventus are behind it. There you go, man. This guy, wow. After saying that he would never ever join Juventus or AC Milan, this guy now talking to Juventus. Lukaku's open to joining Juventus, speaking to them through his lawyer. Chelsea want to close the operation and Inter are ready to meet Chelsea's request. But given the latest developments, Inter can decide to drop out if Lukaku's attitude doesn't change soon. This is coming from Di Marzio as well. Inter Milan, they're very irate. They're absolutely unhappy about this situation. They're going around trying to do a deal for this guy, trying to, have a conversation with us and make this happen. They're just about to sell Onana. They're about to get some money. They want this guy to come through at Inter Milan. This guy is talking to someone else. This is incredible. This is incredible. All right, now some news that was dropping as the night went on. Romelu Lukaku gives a strong opening to join Juventus. Inter are very annoyed with his attitude. There you go. I'm going to pick up your comments very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to go through all of the news. Lukaku is not responding to Inter Milan. That's mad. The way this news was dropping late last night was incredible. Juventus have offered 37.5 plus 2.5 million bonuses to sign Lukaku. However, the offer of the Bianconeri is conditioned by the sale of Vlahovic by August 4th. But Inter are ready to sign him now for 35 plus 5 million. So, as I said, Juventus can give us that, but they need to wait till Vlahovic is sold, and Inter Milan will give us that. I say, look, just sell him to Inter Milan. Inter Milan's ready to give the money. Let's just go with it. You never know what can happen with Juventus. Juventus is promising this, but you just never know. Like these Italian clubs, you can't trust their promises. If Inter got the money right now, let's just go for it. But the crazy part is this guy is now looking elsewhere. That's madness. Lukaku is not responding to Inter Milan's manager. Like, this guy is actually not picking up their phone. Inter Milan could leave the Lukaku race if Lukaku does not respond to them in the next hours. Lukaku spoke to Juventus through his lawyers. Wow. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a problem for us. I truly hope this doesn't become a problem. Because if Inter drops out from the race, there's nothing properly agreed with Juventus. Juventus could just all of a sudden say, do you know what? We're the only horse in this race course at the moment. We're the one horse race over here. And all of a sudden that 37.5 million could just quickly drop down and Juventus could start playing some games with us. Do you know what I mean? So, as I said, these Italian clubs, man, I don't trust any of these Italian clubs. Like, they're broke. They're broke, massively, massively broke. Dušan Vlahović is not part of Chelsea's list, ladies and gentlemen. Fabrizio Romano categorically saying this, so forget about all of these rumors about Dušan Vlahović. Lautaro and Chelsea, no deal as well. That is not being talked about. It just gives me the impression, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's pick up some of your comments before I go to the last bit, which we'll keep it for the last segment of this particular show. It just gives me the feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that Pochettino, I get the feeling he's probably seen enough in these 2 weeks. He's probably seen enough from Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broja. And obviously Nkunku now is coming through. He's probably seen enough to the fact that maybe he's not interested to get a striker. And this is probably the right way to go about it. The one striker that I would honestly think about getting in this, if there was an opportunity, would be Victor Osimhen. But Victor Osimhen is just too expensive. They're way too expensive. So it's not going to happen. So I rather not spend the money on Vlahovic or Lautaro Martinez. I rather just keep the money and just roll the dice with Armando Broja, with Nicholas Jackson, with Christopher Nkunku. Maybe we get another attacking midfielder in the likes of Ryan Cherki. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So for me, I think Pochettino has summed it up and he said, you know what, maybe it's not worth spending all that money. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about the whole Lukaku situation. What are your thoughts? Give me the comments right now. Let's pick up the comments and see what sort of discussion we can make out of it. Mr. Harry, how you doing, Miz? Been a hole since I fought you live. Nice to see you. Can't wait for this Romelu Lukaku saga to be done. You fought me live. When did you fight me live, bro? I don't even remember. But yeah, big up to you, man. King Prince, Miz, if Inter drop out, then Lukaku should prepare to speak Arabic. Yeah, look, 40 million ready from Al Hilal, I believe. So can we potentially force him to go there? This guy. Anything is possible with Romelu Lukaku. Ibrahim, maybe Lukaku is having a second thought after Inter bought Thuram. He doesn't want to be a rotational player again this season. Perhaps. But why hasn't he thought about this earlier on? Do you know what I mean? Thuram's signature was done like a while back. So, why be so late in the case? But yeah, that could definitely be potentially one of the reasons as well. Atav, Miz, is Lukaku even a real person? He's betraying Inter to this guy, honestly. I don't think he has any morale, not morale, any morals. I don't think Lukaku has absolutely any morals. Zero morals, ladies and gentlemen. Romelu Lukaku. Zero morals. This guy is soulless. He don't care. He absolutely don't care. He's only for his own interest. That's it. And on top of that, talking to Juventus when they racially abused him. Yeah, wow. See, this guy, he don't care. I swear to you, he do not care. Juventus's fans racially abused him. That's so true. And for him to think about going there, can you imagine how Inter Milan fans are going to feel, man? And himself said, I will never wear the black and white shirt. This guy, don't trust anything he says. Absolutely do not trust anything he says. The Juve stallion, he will go to Napoli by 2025 saying how much he loves Napoli since he was a kid. I wouldn't put it past it, man. I really would not put it past it. RS7, he's the type of person to go from United to City and say City was his dream club. Yeah, man. He's proper snake. He's the biggest snake I've seen in footballing world. Biggest snake at Chelsea. Like, worst transfer ever done by Chelsea Football Club, and the biggest snake. If there was a snake Hall of Fame, Romelu Lukaku would be the first one inducted in that Hall of Fame. Like, this is a different level of betrayal, man. The Blues miss. What if both Juve and Inter withdraw? Let's kick Lukaku accept Saudi offer. Yeah, man, look, this is what I've been saying. I wouldn't even go around trusting Juventus too much either. Juventus having a little bit of a caveat. Oh, we have to wait till Vlahovic gets sold. Now, what if Vlahovic falls over? I don't know. What if crazy stuff happens? What if they do end up selling Vlahovic, but all of a sudden they've got their eyes elsewhere? They want to buy someone else cheaper. I don't know. So if Inter is ready to pay the money right now, let's force Lukaku. I can't believe we're actually talking about forcing Lukaku to go to Inter Milan. I thought this guy wanted to go to Inter Milan. It's mad. You'd think now that Inter and Chelsea, we're getting close to finding a agreement. This guy does the flip now. Romelu Lukaku does the flip now. That's sensational, man. Honestly, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like, you'd think now he'd be over the moon that, finally, there's a deal that's been done between Chelsea and Inter Milan, and he'll move on to Inter Milan. Now we're having to force him to go to Inter Milan. Now he looks like he's focused on Juve. It's mad. It's absolutely madness. Lukaku didn't answer Inter phone call. Changing his mind to go to Juve will be crazy. How he's not answering their phone call. He's a snake for sure. First Chelsea, now Inter. Wow. Like, he'll probably do the same thing for Juventus as well down the track if he ever ends up being at Juve. I can't wait for the self-proclaimed elite striker called Lukaku soap opera to be over. Chelsea FC is too big for all the nonsense from this drama queen. I just don't want this footballer to come to Chelsea Football Club. Like, I want him to be gone. I think 17th by Monday, By Monday, we need Romelu Lukaku gone. I mean, he's already told, categorically said that he's not traveling to like England. He's not traveling to London. He ain't coming to London. So, and plus, we're leaving for the USA tour on Monday. So, yeah, man, I don't want him back. He don't want to come back. So let's part ways, man. Part ways. And I look right now. I'd probably go with Inter Milan. Inter Milan got the money right now. Let's take the money and I don't know, like, how's Lukaku all of a sudden like done a backflip on Inter Milan? Like, that's mad. Stevie, I think Chelsea pay him more than what Inter are offering. Yeah, of course, of course. We pay him in excess of 300k per week. We pay him a lot more. I wonder how much. Yeah, look, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Shama in the house. Look, Inter Milan fans are happy. This is what I thought. I thought Inter Milan fans would be happy with this because I don't think they actually wanted Romelu Lukaku. It was more the fact that Romelu Lukaku just wanted to leave Chelsea Football Club and Inter Milan was his most viable option until recently. Obviously, Juventus came into the frame. I don't think he ever gave Saudi Arabia a proper thought. Obviously, Saudis were there as another option, but I don't think it was an option for Romelu Lukaku. So for Inter Milan, they'll just move on. But this is the crazy part. Inter Milan got the money right now. I actually want Romelu Lukaku to go to Inter Milan. Like, go. Like, it's mad. Like, this guy is about to do a backflip on Inter Milan. Because I'm not sure. I want the money from Juventus right now. I want the money from Juventus right now. Milo is saying maybe he was drunk in the club somewhere or was Friday night. Maybe, man. It's mad. It's mad. Saud N, Miss, this guy was a Roman era mistake with massive wages. Current regime only had KK and Sterling on big wages. So getting rid of this guy is only a bonus for us. People need to realize. No, we all realize it. No one's saying this is the new owners or the new board's fault. Like, this was from the previous regime. So we all realize it. Don't worry about that. We need him gone. That's 100%. Vivek, these are the type of people you should avoid in life. Never ever trust what comes out of his mouth. Trust me, he's going to spoil our dressing room atmosphere by chilling around. Yeah, man. There's still some Chelsea fans out there. Oh, could he potentially do something under Pochettino? You know, should we give him a chance? Nah, no way. Give him any chance. No way. You give him a chance, he'll take you to the cleaners. Do you know what I mean? What makes it more baffling for me is the racist abuse that will come as a result, giving bigots a reason to be bigots. Look, this guy, and racism is not right. Absolutely not right. And it shouldn't happen. But this guy, Romelu Lukaku, look at the way he's moving, man. He's enticing, as you said, giving bigots a reason to be bigots. He's enticing these people to smash him. This guy, look at his character. Look at Romelu Lukaku's character, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying go out there and, racially abuse him. No, not at all. But you can understand why he's potentially lined up to get some abuse. The way this guy moves, like, he's so, you cannot trust him. His character is foul. It's unbelievable. Uncle Shoma, at least Chelsea fans can stop saying we orchestrated the whole move. Look, Uncle Shama, I'm not going to stop saying that. You know very well. This will go down as one of the scams. Inter Milan and Romelu Lukaku knew exactly what they were doing. This will go down as one of the scams, huge scams in footballing history. I hope one day someone actually studies exactly the events that took place. And I hope they talk to players, interviews managers. There's something happened here. I'm still not letting go of what a scam job Inter Milan played with us. I will not let this go, because Romelu Lukaku never wanted to leave Inter in the first place. He only left right at the end because he wasn't going to get that money that he wanted from Inter Milan, and he was going to get that money from us. But then when he saw that he wasn't enjoying being at Chelsea Football Club, the only way he could engineer a move was a move back to Inter Milan. So something happened. Santiago is saying, Miz, Winstonly negotiating with Brighton for transfer of Caicedo is taking too long. What if Caicedo changes his mind and decides to stay at Brighton or go to another club? Look, I don't want to talk about. I'm talking about Romelu Lukaku now, man. Santiago, look, we'll talk about Caicedo some other time. I'm over it, man. I'm over that whole situation. When Caicedo happens, it happens. If it don't, look, I'm still positive it will happen for us, but at the moment, things are moving like super, super slow. Things are moving like a snail. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Eddie, walaikum assalam, my brother. What a funny show. Lukaku is giving me 100% ultimate entertainment. Not responding to Inter. Inter get a bit of karma, though. Yeah, man. Inter, look, I don't know. Of course, they get a bit of karma, but I don't think Inter Milan will be too stressed about this whole situation. They'll just move away from it. They've made the money they've had to make from Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, they were interested to get this done. And they probably thought they were doing a favor to Romelu Lukaku. And now Romelu Lukaku snakes them as well. So they get a dose of how it feels to be snaked. But I don't think their one will hurt them too much. Our one. Our one not just hurt us, but it was costly. It was very costly. Inter still made money out of us. So I just hope that Juventus can come in and give us the money. Like, I don't like this caveat. We need to wait till Vlahovic is sold. We'll then give you the money. Nah, give us the money now. Give us the money now. You sell Vlahovic when you can. You give us the money now because Inter has the money now. Whoever has the money right now, like Saudi Arabia have the money right now. I would love him to go to Saudi Arabia, but he don't want to go there. Inter have the money right now. Apparently, we were close to closing the deal. And now, all of a sudden, Romelu Lukaku has done a backflip. Romelu Lukaku has done a backflip. So, Lukaku, talk to Juventus and give the money right now. Right now. That's the only thing I'm going to accept. All right, Miz, would you give Oba a chance in striker rotation if we can't move him on? I honestly feel he was never given a fair chance, but nah, look, it's done. It's done. Kevin, Aubameyang situation. Look, I wanted Oba last season, yeah, but that was under Thomas Tuchel. But for me, it's over, man. Let's move on. Let's give Poch what he really needs. Oba needs to find his own home as well. Chooks talk football. I think Chelsea will wait until next season so that they can get Osimhen, perhaps, maybe. And we may not even need to get someone like Osimhen. If Broja and Nicholas Jackson, they fire for us, we can potentially save all that money. How nobody sees this is a setup, but Inter and Lukaku, this is fake. Let's get Mbappe with pair with Nkunku. Oops. I don't think that's gonna happen. Mayang, this brother has been spamming left, right, and center. Ivan Toney is the way. But brother, calm down, man. I've seen you once. You don't need to repeatedly post this. Yes, Ivan Toney looks like is potentially the way. If we do end up getting a striker, it looks like it may be Ivan Toney. Paul Winstonly is keen on this move as well. Look, I've got no issues with Ivan Toney. I think Ivan Toney is a fantastic Premier League striker. My only concern is what level of Ivan Toney are we going to get in January? Do you know what I mean? Like, he needs his own preseason. He can't be training this, that, the other. I'm pretty sure he'll probably get trainers sent to his home, but it's never going to be like the match sharpness, right? So what type of Ivan Toney we're going to get in January? He's going to miss a lot of football, man. A lot of football. You need to have his own. He needs to have his own preseason come January. By the time he's absolutely ready, it might be late February, early March. So that's my biggest concern with the Ivan Toney situation. But I think Toney is a fantastic striker. And I hope he signs for Juve to show Inter what a total untrustworthy. Yep, he really is. Absolutely, man. Untrustworthy. 100%. 100%. Now, I think PSG will get Osimhen to replace Mbappe when he goes to Madrid. Kane will go to Bayern. Yeah, I agree, man. Osimhen looks like he's a PSG type of a player, isn't he? Means you can't genuinely give 3 football reasons why to sell Lukaku. He would do a job for us. He's a top Premier League striker. You can't genuinely give 3 footballing reasons. I probably could, but let's say that I can't. Let's say I can't. For me, it's not even about the footballing reasons. It's about all the other reasons. Sometimes it's not even about the football footy stand. It's his character. He's a sinister individual. He's a snake. He's untrustworthy. I don't want this guy. Like, you could be an absolute baller. Like, I'll give you. Lukaku's first touch is awful. This guy's link up and hold up is is a bit of a hit and miss in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it looked great in Inter Milan. It's a hit and miss. He don't press. He don't work hard. Do you know what I mean? So Lukaku is not all of that. Like I can definitely give you reasons, but it's not even about the football stuff. It's everything outside of football. That should be more than enough. That in itself. In fact, that is far more important. If this guy, sensational footballer, he's fantastic, goal scoring machine. He eats up defenders. He's fast. He works hard. He presses hard. He drops in midfield at times, links up, holds up. Do you know what I mean? Runs in behind. But he ends up being an absolute idiot of an individual. He disrupts the dressing room. He disrupts the harmony of the football club. I don't want him. I do not want him. I don't want that kind of an individual. It's simple as that. There you go. Mohamed's giving you 3. First touch, finishing, poor pressing. Yeah, exactly what I said. I'd give you poor first touch, poor right foot, doesn't work with CFC tactically. Yeah. What more do you want, man? What more do you want? If we're really desperate, we could get Morata or Taremi. Højlund and Evan Ferguson would do well, in my opinion. Yeah, man. Yeah. What else you guys are saying? Lukaku moves to Juve, and then when they play Inter, he gets smoked 5-0. He then comes out to do an interview saying Chelsea was his home. I would not be surprised if this actually happened. This guy, do you know what? Something like that could happen, man. You cannot put it past Romelu Lukaku. All right, let's look at the last news, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea sent a doctor to Brazil to do the Angelo Medical. He will join the first team in USA. This is coming from a very good source from Brazil. This is the source that broke the Matheus França news, which I did a video yesterday. Apparently, we're moving away from Matheus França because we don't like the way Flamengo was using us to, get a bidding war happening for Matheus França. So, Angelo Gabriel, ladies and gentlemen, will join Chelsea Football Club in USA. So let's see how he does. I think he's one of those players who's going to be penciled in for a loan. But if he impresses, you never know. It's all about the impressing game. But I think his name has been penciled down for Strasbourg. So that's a little bit about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Before you go, nearly 600 of you guys are live right now. Can we pump those likes up to 300 immediately if you've enjoyed the show? It's been a hell of a situation with Romelu Lukaku. Wow. Let's see how this transpires as the day goes on, where he ends up going, whether it's Inter Milan, whether it's Juventus. You never know with Romelu Lukaku. There may be another club that he's trying to tap up. Who knows? Even Saudi Arabia probably are in the race, if I'm being absolutely honest with Romelu Lukaku. So, yeah. Make sure you subscribe if you're here for the first time. And yeah, we shall see you guys later on tonight, UK time. Roughly around, I'm hoping around 8-ish, 8:30-ish to drop a video, maybe max 9 p.m. UK time. So do look out for that, which will encapsulate the day's transfer news, unless something drops dramatic over the next couple of hours before I go to bed. Until then, everyone, take care and catch you later.